All right, everyone. So we covered the story of a possible John Cena Logan Paul match, and there's been some backlash. That was via WrestleVotes, right? So basically, WrestleVotes is saying this was discussed backstage, but backstage there is backlash amongst the people writing the scripts here. And so this is an update from the Wrestling Observer newsletter regarding some rumors. There probably were talks of Cena versus Logan Paul at Mania, and Logan Paul did ask for it, but we're told it's 100% not happening. We also know the idea of Cena challenging for a world title to break the so-called record of 16 by Ric Flair is something that at least a month ago, as of a month ago, could happen. So two big things there. Number one, Logan Paul Cena not happening, and I think that's good. It's not. I'm not trying to just jump on Logan Paul here and act like he's not a good wrestler or something. But for Cena's final WrestleMania match, it's got to be better than Logan. It just has to be. It just has to be someone who, like a Cody Rhodes, a Roman Reigns, a Seth Rollins, someone of that caliber who's really a veteran in the business. It just has to be. And the other big thing is that we may get him winning a championship. And we said this when this was first kind of pitched in reports, months ago. We said, look, part of what Triple H's plan is and what he's doing with WWE Creative is he wants people to feel like they're living through a historic time in WWE. And so what he's been doing is basically every chance he gets, they've been playing up this idea of this is a new thing, that a new record, a new historic thing, right? I mean, Vince did this a little bit too, but Triple H is really taking it to another level. He's trying to make this feel like this is a historic time in wrestling. And this is, I think, fitting with what he wants to do. I think there's a chance that he does end up winning that championship at WrestleMania because I think Triple H just wants to continue to push this type of narrative, right? You're living through historic times. You're living through an historic time in WWE, including the most world title record being broken by one of the greatest of all time during his retirement tour. And I don't blame him for doing that. I think there's a lot in that. I think that partially this is true. This is a historic time for WWE. There is no question about it, right? There is just zero question that this is becoming a historic time. When you look at the amount of talent that is on this roster, you know, it can compete with almost any other era. Now, we always say we prefer the Attitude Era, but it really is something like the Attitude Era could never be replicated. And I think what they're doing now is creating their own version of that, right? They're creating their own version of, a historic era that's going to be remembered. So I think they're doing a great job. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.